So today we are going to talk about how to know if you need to start with one-on-one personal training or go into Build Power Grind group class. We've got three primary signs that you would need to start with personal training. Those three are: one, you are coming out of physical therapy. We would generally recommend that if you're coming straight out of physical therapy, that you would start with one-on-one personal training. Number two is you have a very specific goal that is time sensitive. And number three, you've never been in a gym, or you have been in a gym very little. You have very little fitness experience, and you need some more general education and a confidence boost before you join group class. So starting with that first one, we're going to discuss a little bit. You're coming out of physical therapy. Let's talk about that one a little bit.
Yeah, so typically a physical therapist will get you to like 70-80% function, and then they will release you from physical therapy. And so starting with a personal trainer is a really good way to take you the rest of the way to that 100%, especially here at BPG, because we work one-on-one with physical therapists, and we can continue any progressions that they started you on and also take you to whatever that next level is as well.
Yes. A lot of times we talk about it as bridging the gap from
For sure.
some of your PT-specific exercises to whatever additional goals you might have.
Yeah, and it's also really great to have someone looking over any exercises that the therapist may have given you, because a lot of times, yes, you will have, an hour-long session with a therapist, but you have homework as well.
Yes.
That you're supposed to do. And so it can be really helpful to have a trainer watching your quote-unquote homework movements.
Yes, absolutely. And learning how to apply some of those things you're learning from those homework movements to bigger exercise movements, because it's the reality that a lot of physical therapists don't necessarily cover every single
Right. They only have so much time.
movement. Yeah, it's impossible. So yeah, coming straight out of physical therapy. And I mean, I would say that that's not going to necessarily be a rule, a hard and fast rule. You may come out of physical therapy and just feel ready to go into class.
Yeah, or you're just really good at doing your homework.
Yeah.
And you can just, stick with your homework. You feel good and you just feel confident and well enough to go ahead straight into class. And that's totally fine.
Absolutely. And if you're not sure, we always do. We do discovery call consults to help you figure that out. The second one is you have a very specific goal that is time sensitive.
So what would be your example of like a specific goal that someone would have, like in real life example?
I think it could be a functional goal. I mean, I've had some clients come to me and, for example, they're just like, I want to be able to pick up my kids without being in pain. Like, I need to be stronger so that I can go on a hike with my kids or something like that. And then it could also be some sort of like, I don't know, I want to go do a Spartan race.
Yeah.
Or a sport specific goal. So either of those.
For sure. Yeah. Because we work with clients that want to do like a 10K or, a Spartan race, like you said. And if they're gearing up for whenever that event is, then we can kind of keep them on track to progress towards whatever the event is.
Yeah, absolutely. Because group class is designed for the general population. It is broad, it's general fitness, it's health and longevity. If you have a specific goal you're trying to get to, you may just need some more tailored programming to get there efficiently.
Especially by whenever your timeline is.
Yes. Especially some of those sports performance ones specifically are those ones that are on a timeline. Where it's like you have a race coming up in 3 months.
Right.
So you need that efficiency there. And the last one we have on here, you've never been in a gym, you need general education and a confidence boost.
Yeah, sometimes you just need someone to tell you that, hey, you're okay.
Yeah.
Or just like show
To
you
hold
the
your hand.
equipment, because it is, if you've never been in a gym before, it is an intimidating environment at first because there's a lot of things in here you don't know how to use or
Like you don't
whatever
even
it
know
may
the
be.
name of the equipment.
Yeah, yeah. Like you don't know that the big green thing in the middle of the floor is a rig and a trainer can help you with that. And so we've had people come in that have never been in a gym before. They start with personal training and then they just really are wanting the confidence to like step into the door themselves, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely, yes. And, our group class is designed where you could walk in with no experience and
sure.
start our group class. You would be fine. The trainers would help you. They guide you and tell you what to do. I think this is more, it's individual if you want that one-on-one. I think socially,
For sure.
it's sometimes a little less intimidating for people to know that like it's just going to be me and you.
Yep.
And we can go at your own pace.
Yep. And some people really thrive in that one-on-one environment too.
Yes, absolutely. And then I also love the opportunity as a trainer, like we said, to give that education piece. We can thoroughly take you through every piece of the gym. We can start with one-on-one training. And then a lot of times what we do throughout however many sessions you go through is we end up starting to mold those to look a little bit more like class so that you can go through training and then transition into class seamlessly.
Yeah. And we can kind of address anything that may pop up in the movement assessment as well that is specific for you, the person.
Absolutely. And then if you do need any customized movements, if there's something that we know is going to come up in class, you're already going to know how to approach that coming out of one-on-one.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. So those are our top 3. There may be some other outliers out there. And what would you recommend if someone is like, I just listened to this podcast, but like, I'm not really sure what I should do?
I think definitely reach out to one of the trainers and, they will be able to hear your individual scenario, your viewpoint, anything specific to you and kind of guide you from there.